Hey there, it's Amanda with Tap Mom and the Bag Brigade. Thank you for clicking on my video. Now, if you have time, please subscribe to my channel, like, and comment. It helps my channel, and it's free to subscribe. Thanks. Enjoy the video. Hey y'all, it's Amanda with Tap Mom and the Bag Brigade. Welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry I have been a few days without a video other than my devotional videos. I've just been busy. Trying to get some things done and working around the house a little bit. I know we talked about my painting a little bit, me getting back to my painting in my last video, and your comments did help. It motivated me a little bit. I've gone through all my paint that I had in a tote box, and most of it was still good, and I felt very encouraged. And so I went and got me a little rolling cart to put all my paint on and my brushes and stuff, all my little stuff on. And I'm going to just kind of pan over and show that to y'all. See, all my little stuff. Let's see if y'all, I don't know, my camera work probably could use some work. Anyway, so there's that. And of course I already had blank canvases. I got many blank canvases, but I did purchase some iridescent medium at Michael's. This is very sparkly stuff. This will keep me from having to put glitter in my paint, which I sometimes do. I like sparkly too. I like to make things a little sparkly, but this is iridescent. I don't know if y'all could see that. Yeah, y'all could see that. But it gives it off a little pearl. But I can actually mix this with color and make whatever, you know, whatever effect I want it to be. But yes, I got that. And then I got some regular modeling paste so that I can give my paintings some texture. I like texture on my paintings. I like you to be able to run your hand across it and feel the painting. As well as see the painting. So I like texture on my paintings. I think it makes it cool. And I did have some bright colors to work with. Even pink. So I will be getting back to that very soon. I just got I got one project, crochet project I'm trying to finish up, and I'm like in the home stretch. So I wanted to get that done before I start with a crochet project. And just so you know, this does find its way into my paintings. This is glitter, in case y'all don't know. This is glitter. I have put glitter in paintings, just because it's fun. I also use these. I probably need a new set of these. These are this was a very cheap set. These are oil, and I just slung them all over the place. These are oil pastels, and these are just like for finishing work. Where'd they? Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I found them. I put them over there in the tray. I'll put them back in the package in a little while. Anyway. I'm a klutz. No one ever called me graceful. Mountain Dew. Y'all already know. But the project that I'm trying to finish is this this granny stitch hexagon cardigan. I had some other projects come kind of interrupt me with doing this, but I'm in the home stretch now. So, y'all could see this. This half is done. Definitely. I got, let's see. I'm still using that Jingle Bell stitch marker. And I got two and a half rows left on this side. So, and then it'll be time to seam her up and do the finishing work. So, it's turning out really pretty. Turning out real pretty. Now, I did take Lisa's shrug out to her this past Friday. I was going to get a clip of her wearing it, but she had just had a cyst or some sort of growth in her throat removed Thursday, and so she wasn't feeling very well. Lisa's in her early 50s. Cute little thing, though. Oh, so cute. And but she had a growth removed from inside her throat, and so she wasn't feeling terribly well. So she was in her PJs, and she wasn't feeling camera ready, and I didn't push the issue. So, but apparently she wore my shrug all weekend to some of their, they have a social club called UMF that my oldest son is also part of. It's not Christian friendly. I'll put it that way. Some of you have probably heard of it because it's nationwide. It's called Ugly Mother. You can assume what the other word is. Anyway, they are club members, and they had a couple of club events, and she went to the club events with wearing my shrug, the shrug that I made her, rather, and apparently it was a big hit, and the ladies went crazy for it, and even though she didn't call it a shrug, she calls it a shawl, which is fine because I turned a shawl into a shrug. It's a shawl with sleeves, so you know, I call it a shrug, she calls it a shawl. It's now her garment, so she can call it what she wants to. But apparently the ladies went crazy for it. Some of the gentlemen that were there were like, how do I get my wife one of those? My son was telling me that because he's part of that group, and my oldest son Will. And he's like, Mom, you got to make more of those. There was even talk, they had once a year in October. It always falls on the first weekend of October, which is my birthday, October 2nd. And they have what's known as Ugly Fest. And it's like this big camp out festival, and they have live music and food, and and they have vendors come and sell stuff. And Will's like, James, who is my landlord, he's Lisa's husband, James even said something about getting you a booth so that you could sell your stuff. And I was like, really? So the wheels started turning, and I was like, really? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, so I have till October to build up inventory for a booth. And I'm like, oh, my shoulder. Oh, my shoulder. Will it hold up and let me do it? So my quandary is, what do I charge for these shawl shrugs? What do I charge for that? I have no idea. Some of you ladies do craft fairs. I know Bonnie, I'm going to say Bonnie Myers. I know she does craft fairs. And maybe she can, Miss Bonnie, you can hit me up via email or comment below and let me know, what you would charge for a shrug like that, and help me out with pricing, because I have no idea. I've always just made things and given them from my heart. I don't, I haven't not done the selling thing. I had planned to do selling of my cardigans, before my shoulder started acting ugly. Even though it's been doing a lot better lately. A lot better. I've been using this ointment that I got from my doctor. I had the ointment that I got from an orthopedic doctor last year, and I'd been kind of just using it as it goes, but it's the only thing that helps it. And of course our weather has been much better here. So I attribute a lot of my shoulder feeling better to the weather being better. So, because I'm pretty sure it's arthritis. And my doctor said it's overuse. And so I kind of agree with him there too. Because I did a lot of stuff over the holidays with making, mom's cardigan and then 2 sweaters back to back. And then I've made things in between. In between there, I made Will's friend's shawl. And then, I've made this other shawl shrug. I've made things in between there. So, I've overdid it apparently. But I go to physical therapy Friday, hopefully, and we'll see what all that involves. In the past, I've really not liked physical therapy. I think the last time I was involved in physical therapy, they were going to do something for, I want to say it was for my back or something, and it seemed pointless. I just didn't like it. I don't care for all that. But if I'm going to make money with my crochet, I'm going to need my shoulder to be in tip-top shape. So, because I got lots of crocheting to do between now and October. So, definitely need to be making more of my shawl shrug. I just need to know what to charge for it. So, I really got to know what to charge for it because I have no idea. It didn't take me long to make it. So, there's that. And I still have 2 skeins of the neon stripes. What I figured I would do is make 2 more, like I make similar to what I made Lisa's, but instead of purple and black at the end, I'm going to use another color out of the neon stripes. Maybe there's turquoise and there's orange and there's pink. So, I mean, I could pick one of those and do the striping at the bottom like that, And then, of course, I still have plenty of that fur. So, I'm gonna talk to Lisa and see if her friends want the fur like I did hers, or if they would prefer maybe like the shell collar like we talked about, because many of you said the shell collar sounded good to you. So I think that's definitely where I'm going to go with it in the future, is I'm going to put the shells at the collar as well, because I think that would be really, really pretty. So that's definitely where I'm going with it in the future. But because I don't know how big these ladies are. I know that Lisa is like right at 5 foot tall. So making it only took 1 skein and then 5 or 6 rows of the other yarn. It worked out just fine with the 6.5 millimeter hook. So that made it big enough for her, and it hangs below her waist and a little bit over her bottom because she's so short. But the other ladies, I don't know what their sizes are going to be. So it kind of, I made it to size her, made it to her size. So that's why it was a custom piece, because I made it to her size. When you're making things up ahead of time for an unknown person, it makes it a little tougher. So I'm going to just have to, and of course on the 3rd, when we get paid again next month, I'll have to go buy a bunch of black yarn, because I think I have one Karen Jumbo. I think I have one Karen Jumbo of black yarn. And then I have that other, I have a floppy, like a partially used skein, and one other skein of that Craft Smart black. That's it, of black yarn. And but these ladies that go to these Ugly Fest, they like black. So I'm gonna have to break down and start using black. And but I'll just bend Lisa's ear, because she's all up in the UMF and she knows all about that. And their club colors are, get this, mustard and black. So I'm probably going to end up making some shawl shrugs in mustard and black, because I think those would probably sell like hotcakes because of the club being at a club event. So, and I, of course, going to have some hats and other things at this booth that they want me to do. So I'm pretty happy about that, because I told Johnny, I said, well, if I do this booth and I make this money, then we're gonna have a heck of a Christmas. You know, that'll be a better Christmas than, you know, this past year. I'll actually be able to buy presents for folks. You know, that'd be pretty cool. So you know, I don't want to have to make everything. I can actually buy presents. That would be awesome. Speaking of presents, I did get some Happy Mail today from my good friend, Carla. I say good friend. She's one of my lovely subscribers, family members. And I knew this was coming because she conversed with me via email. So I didn't know that this Happy Mail was coming. I didn't know what was in the Happy Mail, Carla. But I'm going to show you she did include a special personal note that I'm not going to share with y'all. That's between me and her. But I'll show you what she sent. The items that she sent. She sent me 5 skeins of some really beautiful yarn. And then she made me a couple of things. First off, she went and learned how to make this divine hat, because I because the video that I made a month or so back, that where I had trouble making it, and Miss Josephine apparently beat Carla to it, and got me the hat got me another hat to me before Carla could. But this is the divine hat that she sent me. It's also in turquoise. And it's so squishy. Oh, it's so squishy. So I'm going to put this one on. It's a little bit bigger than the other one, but it's really, really comfortable. And like I said, it's real squishy. I think it might be a little warmer than that other one. It doesn't have the sheen. This yarn doesn't have a sheen to it like that other yarn. But it's so squishy. So squishy. I love it. Yep. And so she got me this hat, which I love, of course. It's my favorite color. Well, can't go wrong with my favorite color. You just never can go wrong. And then she got me 5 skeins of this facet yarn. And this is Yarn Lane Facet yarn. It's 279 yards, 3.5 ounce skein, 256 meters, 100 grams. It is 100% acrylic. It's a 4-weight yarn. Recommended 6mm crochet hook, 5mm knitting needle. Let's see if it says where it's made. It probably does. China. It's made in China. I know a lot of people look for where it's made. This colorway is called Vivid. Look at that. And I did the math. What I plan on, since I have 5 of these, I think I'm going to make a cardigan. I'm going to get 3 more. I'll probably, I looked, the Bossier store, the one across the bridge, has some, but it said limited stock. So, but I may go over there tomorrow or sometime in the near future and get 3 more of these. I did the math, and it would take 3 more on top of the 5 to make a cardigan, to have enough yardage that I would feel safe that I had enough. But I saw Dee with Dee's Creative Hands, that she made a campfire cardigan, and out of landscape yarn. I think that was what she said, or unforgettable. It might have been unforgettable, but and it looked really beautiful. And so I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask Lisa if the ladies would be interested in cardigans. This might be something that goes in the booth for Ugly Fest. I don't know. It is just I really need to talk to Lisa and see and get a handle on what all things that I should have when I go, to make sure that I maximize, because I'm thinking I'm going to have to pay for that booth, but I don't know. I have connections, so I may not have to pay for my booth. I have connections with the club that outsiders wouldn't have. I'm renting from an ugly. My son's ugly, and you know that's what they call themselves, ugly. So I'm renting from a club member, and one of my sons is a club member, so I may not have to pay my booth rent. But it just depends. I don't know yet. But anyway, this is gorgeous, gorgeous. So 5 of these, and then she surprised me with what she called a virtual hug. So let me get all this out of here, and I will pull that out, because I put everything back in the bag so that I could bring it out here and show y'all, because I opened it in the living room. And I think that this may have been made with favorite stripe, but I'm not sure because it feels thinner than favorite stripe. But I think maybe she just used a smaller hook, and I don't know. I'm gonna have to send her an email and ask her, is this favorite stripe by Red Heart, because it feels like it looks like favorite stripe, which is one of my favorite yarns. Favorite colorways anyway. But would you look at this? It is possibly one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Oh my gosh. It's butterflies, y'all. They're butterflies. It is so beautiful. I don't know what pattern it is. I'll have to ask her. But and it's so long in the back. It just is perfect. It's just perfect. I love all my handmade things that people send me. This is my new favorite. This is my new favorite. It's rainbow. I love a rainbow. I love turquoise. I love all color, really. You can't go wrong sending me something brightly colored, because I just love all color. But, you know, oh my gosh. And it's so squish. If it's favorite stripe, Red Heart, she knew what she was doing with the fabric softener. Let me tell you, she knew what she was doing with the fabric softener, because this thing is like butter soft. It's just, let me get my hug. Because she said she was sending me a virtual hug. But let me tell you, I feel hugged. I do. I do. And it goes pretty far down my back, too. And I'm a big old girl. Let me tell you, I'm a big old girl. And it goes pretty far. The shape of this one, I like the shape of this one. I really do. I like the shape. I think this is above my pay grade as far as stitches go. I don't know that this is something I would attempt to make, but I definitely wear it. I love it so much. Thank you so much, Carla. I'm so happy. Happy mail that makes you happy. That's all you can ask for out of life. And I am so grateful and so blessed. I have such wonderful people that care about me. And I tell you, if you'd have told me a couple of years ago that this would be my life, I wouldn't have believed you. I am a blessed woman. And I know I've been through some things lately that made me question life. Leaky pipes and the like, and a ruined Christmas. But I don't dare claim, I'm just going to claim that I'm going to do my best to make every day the best day. And I'm just doing what I can. I'm about to have to switch to Mountain Zoo Zero. Yeah. Because my A1C went from 6.4 to 6.8. And that has me a little concerned. So I'm going to switch after these Mountain Dews are gone. I'm going to switch. It's not going to be easy, because that diet stuff tends to be harsh on my stomach. But the alternative is diabetes getting worse. And I don't want that. So I'm giving up my cookies. I'm giving up my full boat Mountain Dew. I'll go to Mountain Dew Zero or Diet Mountain Dew, one of the two, whichever one I find the biggest case of, I guess. Because I buy drinks by the case so that I don't have to keep going back to the store. Because I don't like to leave the house as much as some people, but I like to stay here. And you pay, bills to stay a place, you like to stay there. That's my theory anyway. But anyway, I hope all of you are doing as well as I am today. I do love you so much, and so does Jesus. Please remember to adopt, don't shop. Your best friend's waiting for you at the shelter. Oh, and just a caveat. I remember I was about to forget. Sorry, I'm doing my closing and I almost forgot. While I was going through my paint box, I found something that I'm going to include in the 900 subscriber winner box. I found a diamond painting kit. It's a diamond painting kit. It's of a wolf. It's like a abstract wolf. I've done this painting before, and it's like a wolf's head, but he's got like little designs and stuff on it. It's really cool looking. I wish I had a picture of it to show you, but I don't. But it's got everything you need. It's got all the little diamonds and the little applicator thing, and everything's in here that you need to do the painting. I'm going to include this in the 900 subscriber giveaway box. So I know that my entries for that giveaway have slowed down, but hopefully y'all will share that out and let folks know that I have added to it. But I'm definitely going to put that in there because, somebody might want to try diamond painting. I used to do it a couple of years ago. I did like 50 of them probably, back to back to back. I did them, a whole bunch of them before I got into yarn and stuff. I was doing diamond paintings, and I did a whole bunch of them. I enjoyed it very much. It's very meditative, if you don't mind tediousness. But I had a magnifying glass I did mine with because it's so small. But this is with the square diamonds. This is with the square diamonds and not the round ones. So it looks better. I think the square ones look better than the round ones. But anyway, I just wanted to throw that in there in case anybody's, remembering that. And also, with my 900 subscriber giveaway, it is open worldwide. And with the prize, if you are outside of the lower 48, I'm doing a monetary prize, like $20 PayPal or Amazon gift card instead of the prize box. So you will still get a prize. You'll just get a monetary prize. So that's what I'm doing for any international or outside of the lower 48 prize winners. So please remember that, because it's important. But I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I will see y'all on the next one. Bye.